In a small village, there lived a boy named Tom. He was kind, hardworking, and full of dreams. More than anything, he wanted to become a teacher. He loved books, learning, and helping others understand new things. But there was a big problem. Tom's family was very poor. His father was a farmer, and his mother sold vegetables in the market. They barely had enough money for food, let alone for extra books or school supplies. Even though life was difficult, Tom never stopped dreaming. Tom went to a small school in the village. He loved studying, but he did not have money to buy books or a proper school uniform. While other children had bags full of notebooks, Tom carried his few papers in his hands. Some students laughed at him. "How can you become a teacher when you don't even have a proper notebook?" one boy said. "You should stop dreaming and just work on your father's farm," another added. Tom felt sad, but he did not let their words break his spirit. He knew that hard work and determination were more important than money. Since Tom could not afford new books, he found different ways to learn. He borrowed books from his school library and read them late at night. He used old newspapers to practice writing when he had no notebooks. He listened carefully to his teachers and memorized everything they taught. He helped other students with their studies so he could also learn better. His teachers noticed his dedication. One day, his teacher, Mr. Johnson, called him after class. "Tom, I see how hard you work. I believe in you." Mr. Johnson gave Tom his old books and even helped him study after school. Tom was very grateful and promised himself that he would not waste this opportunity. Years passed, and it was time for the final school exams. The top students would get scholarships to a good college in the city. Tom studied harder than ever before. He woke up before sunrise to revise his lessons and stayed up late at night to practice math problems. But just 1 week before the exam, disaster struck. A big storm came to the village, destroying many houses, including Tom's. His books got wet and his family lost their little farm. His father told him, "Tom, we need you to work now. We have no money." Tom was heartbroken. He wanted to help his family, but he also wanted to take the exam. That night, he sat under the stars, thinking, "If I leave my studies now, I may never get another chance. But if I become a teacher, I can help my family more in the future." He made a decision. He would wake up earlier to work in the fields and study at night. On the day of the exam, Tom was tired but ready. He took a deep breath and started writing. The questions were difficult, but he did not give up. When the results came out, Tom's heart pounded as he looked at the board. His name was at the top. He had scored the highest marks in the entire school. With his scholarship, Tom went to the city to study. It was not easy. He had to work part-time to support himself, but he never gave up. Years later, Tom returned to his village, not as a poor boy, but as a respected teacher. He opened a small school for children who could not afford education. The same boys who once laughed at him now sent their children to his school. One day, his old teacher, Mr. Johnson, visited him. He smiled and said, "Tom, I always knew you would make it." Tom's heart was full of joy. His hard work had paid off. No dream is too big if you work hard. Even if life is difficult, never give up. Hard work, determination, and belief in yourself will lead you to success.